This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. The Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Falcons offense will have the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Now on the option. The pitch. He's going to lose a yard on that one. All right, guys, let's chat about Air Force. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week, commitment from a three-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Wyoming's offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every...
There he goes! Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with him.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
To the air on 2nd down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Bought a little time, lets it go. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Gonna run it. It's Harris. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Let's talk for a second about Air Force. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Turning it on. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Falcons are rolling down the field. Motion from the back. Johnson looking to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. SMU notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Dallas is worth its weight in gold to the Mustangs. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Sargent. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. From the gun, the ground game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Cowboys back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Got it inside the... Got enough space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Now, when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Johnson wants to throw it. Got a man, it's Latham. Gets it to the 37, clock stops to move the chains. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Just going to keep it after the snap. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll toss it to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And it's no good. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Falcons will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snags a quick pass on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And the Cowboys are on the move. That's caught. It's Richardson. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Slithers into space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
He'll set up to throw. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Goes to the option. He'll do it himself. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Keeps looking downfield. Quarterback gets the first down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. On the move, and some room to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Handoff from the shotgun. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have two hands on it this drive.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Wyoming.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. On first down, he just sneaks it ahead, and he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. High the chains now on second and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up the first down. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
Quick completion to the right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Cowboys come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Pulls and fired complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
You know, every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field. And this guy, I know he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows. He's got 97 yards rushing here in the fourth quarter. You know he is begging his coach just for one more carry to get that mark.
Caught behind the line. It's Richardson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Takes it from the gun on third down. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Kentucky was able to come away with the win, as they have in Lexington so many times before, but not without a few bumps. Wait, man, nothing in college football is easy. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback keeps it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Johnson wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Johnson looking to throw. That's caught. It's Latham. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much, but fans... Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cowboys offense will get the first swing of the game. In the last meeting, the Rams trampled the Cowboys, making breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Grabbed behind the line, it's Richardson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got the back over the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Cowboys are on the move. Gonna look downfield again. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Quick step and go. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Richardson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. Across the 25. Rams him with the stiff arm. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Loss on first down increased the degree of difficulty. Second and goal from the 8. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wyoming!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Colorado State Rams offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense just to shorten the gun.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking down the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. The border war over the Bronze Boot dates back to 1899, but the introduction of the Bronze Boot trophy was started as part of a mutual agreement between each school's respective ROTC departments.
Well, it's nice that there was a mutual agreement, because the very first time these two teams played in 1899, the game was forfeit. Apparently there was breaking of rules. It ended up in a brawl. These two schools have not liked each other for a very long time in the border war days.
I'm here for all of it. I'm here for the petty. I'm here for the college fans that don't like each other, the anger, the competition. So this should be a great matchup.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Wyoming 7, Colorado State 0.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll run it from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They want to throw it. Finds him out of the backfield. Touchdown, Wyoming. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense... they want.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ross. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rams. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it fires and picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Unloads quickly. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on third down. Throws to the tight end. Holds it in. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw again. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
He wants to go deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right down the middle. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working.
He'll take a shot. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line. And first down.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Unloads it downfield. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Colorado State. And that one will give them the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Cowboys are flying down the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. All tied up here in the 4th quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. 4th quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's got his man across the middle. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Now on first down from the 28. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Rams will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall fighting off the defender.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Firing to the right, complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Caught by the receiver. He's brought down at the 28. Good enough for a first down.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Good, right down the boulevard. They take the lead, just over a minute to go, and now, guys, the challenge, try to stay on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Colorado State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Trying to set up the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go, final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. One of the great rivalries in the West.